Oh, man, I had to take him back. One of my favorite movies from back in 1996. He played the character Frank Cushman, and he's here with us today to talk about his new series, Carter. But he's no stranger to the show. He's a citizen of Sway in the Morning. Some of the other work he's done, DB, go ahead, run it down the line for us.
I think I first got introduced to him when he starred in this movie as Vern, and he decided to bring his friends along with him.
What's that movie?
River Phoenix, Will Wheaton, Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman, Stand By Me.
Yes.
Classic. I think we even used a clip for it for one of our sweepers. But anyway, it was that movie, Jerry Maguire, Can't Hardly Wait, Scream, Scary Movie. I mean, the guy is
Kangaroo
nice.
Jack.
Kangaroo Jack. He even
Yes.
played Superman on Justice League, the animated one.
Okay.
And then,
Guys, this is I need new representation. Would you guys be willing to like help out with me a little bit? This is
Absolutely,
incredible.
man. We're part of the Jerry OConnell team, ladies and
Guys.
gentlemen. He's here. Hey.
Hey guys, everyone knows I'm just here to win this pair of sweet tickets to see Jay-Z and Beyonce's On the Run tour. I mean, I can't afford those tickets. Look, WGN America pays well, but not well enough to get these seats.
Wow.
I mean, I had to get seats in the upper. Like you had to have a spacesuit to see like my seats.
binoculars.
So I mean, is it illegal if I win those sweet tickets to see Jay-Z?
Anybody that works here.
Yeah, only because you just said it live on air. Had you not said it, we could have gave you the tickets. Damn, Jerry.
Sway, you do have all the answers. Sway has all the answers.
Jerry, you already know it, baby.
Sway, you do have all the answers.
Hey, so are you big fans, Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Of course. Who isn't? They're our royalty, you know?
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
they're our royalty. I just, it's really exciting, too, to see. I'm from the New York area, so to see Jay-Z and just everything he does.
Yes.
They're our royalty. I love them. You know, I actually was in a film called Obsessed that Beyonce starred in.
Yes.
It was with her and Idris Elba.
What were you wearing at?
About the crazy girlfriend.
Yeah.
I played his friend in the office who was like, "Hey man, how about that lady who's the secretary? I think she's got the hots for you." And then of course he like gets to know her, and then she tries to kill Beyonce, and then there's a big fight scene at the end.
Yeah.
And it was so wonderful working with her, man.
What was that like? Did she used to speak to you at all?
You know, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it was like working with Beyonce.
Okay.
The first thing you notice is how beautiful she is.
Yes.
And you know, not to be negative, but a lot of people these days, when they're beautiful and you see them in real life, you know, they're hitting them angles.
Yeah.
You just quote Drake?
No, I'm serious. And when you see Beyonce in real life, I mean, it's like seeing an angel, like a young angel.
Yeah.
And because she's like, you forget she's like from Houston, so she's got a little bit of a Texas drawl, and she's so polite to everyone.
Yeah.
And I was standing there, and I was like, you don't have to be this polite. Like you're beyond. You can point to something and say, "Get me that," and I would like go get it and bring it back over. She's so polite. Her mother was there the whole time. It's just she's the real deal. And you know, a lot of people really hit like levels of. It's not even fame in Beyonce and Jay-Z's case. It's like international,
global
superstar,
Galaxian,
and they are really, really deserving of it. They're a great couple. And you know what? I did see Jay-Z once at the U.S. Open, and I wasn't going to say anything to him. I was just sort of standing like next to him, and he was like, "Hey, man, you weren't obsessed, right?" Mr. Z, I wasn't going to bother you, but yes. Hey, man, that was a good movie, man.
What did you think? And think about it too. People don't talk about this, but she acted her ass off in that movie.
She's a great actress.
Yeah,
she's great. Look, I mean, she'll win Academy Awards. I mean, the world is her oyster. I do want to say, I'm so sorry. That was a little more Bill Clinton than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I did not have sex with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
It's okay, we got
Jerry
it.
O'Connell was here.
Okay, Jerry, you know what I must know since you consider them to be royalty? One time I had a conversation with a friend who happens to be a white guy, and he felt like at this time in their careers in music that they focus so much on black empowerment that it alienates some of their mainstream audience. That's how he felt as a white guy.
I actually thought they were more focused on family these days. I mean, you know, I'm look, I'm the father of twins as well, so like my wife and I like to think like we're like just like Jay and Bay. Yeah, we have twins too. I mean, we've like tried to do like photo shoots like her and stuff. I mean, it's not. I love my wife; she's beautiful, but it's not the same. But
Stop, Rebecca. Don't. Hey, that's hey.
But
you gotta stop, man.
it's I don't see it at all. I see it more as especially these days, as more of a family thing, and also, look, I don't want to get too deep, but it's also like it's tough being married, you know. And man, during Lemonade, that like it was really like real friendship starts when someone else says, "Oh, wow, you go through this too? I thought I was the only one."
Yeah.
And when they talk about that to me is the message that I identify with.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool. That's what's up, man. Jerry O'Connell was here. And we're going to talk about, you got this series now, right?
It's called Carter. It's on WGN America on Tuesdays. Super funny show. I play a guy who's an actor who plays a cop on TV, and he thinks he's like super cool, you know. He thinks he's a cop, and he carries around a fake badge and a gun. And then he moves back to his small hometown, and he thinks because he plays a cop on TV, he can tell the police how to solve crimes. And it goes very wrong very fast. And it's really fun. It's a really fun show. You know, it's fun for me to say like there's like a murder, and I'll be like, look, it's going to be one of the 5 people that we met earlier. I'm telling you, it's going to be the one that we don't think it is. That's how it always works. And they're like, you know, this is real life. This isn't TV. And then of course it turns out to be that person. And I'm like, I told you. It's a really fun show.
Wow, it sounds fun. I did just see that. You get so into it too,
Yeah,
right?
no, I love it.
I was like,
I just think it's funny how we were talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. And he was like, the show's called Carter. He just falling all right in
Right.
line.
right.
Everything like
lined
that.
up, man.
well, you know what the funniest is when I hashtag it Carter, and I'm like, well, I got to hashtag it Carter WGN. Which is WGN America, the network it's on, because people are going to think it's the album, The Carter.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I got to be like careful of that.
But what I was going to say, while we're super happy and supporting you with that, I was just telling Sway and Tracy and everybody in here, I was so looking forward to you doing a talk show. And
She did say that.
Yeah, I just thought your feeling, and I know that's a bad word for Wendy, was incredible. I was nervous for you at first. Cause
I was nervous.
You was?
Yeah, I was so nervous. Let me just say for the record, I don't know how Wendy does that show every day. It is, you know, going out there by yourself. You know, maybe I think it has a lot to do with her radio roots, and also growing up here on the East Coast. I was very familiar with her work, and you know, to have to go out there for 20 minutes and talk about, you know, what's going on with, you know, Bobby Christina, what's going on, God rest her soul, what's going on with, you know,
Kardashians,
the
whatever, yeah.
Kardashians, what's going on with Bieber and Selena and, you know, Haley Baldwin. You know, you have to basically write those monologues for 20 minutes. And Wendy's just able to go out and just tell it like it is. And she gets in a lot of trouble sometimes, but it's just Wendy being Wendy. And that's she is for me one of, if not the best on daytime TV. I mean, I get my news from like she is my Anderson Cooper. Like that's where I get my news.
She is your Anderson Cooper.
I am dead.
She is.
Anderson Cooper is your Wendy.
But I was
Wait.
no, but like I'm just saying she is my like she's my news
Your
source.
go-to.
You know?
News
Yeah.
source. Did you get any backlash from our audience at all? They just,
Well, yeah. I mean, listen. Look, YouTube. I get YouTube comments, man.
Don't
Those
read
can
them.
let them go, Jerry.
Yeah, I want to just talk to the YouTube commenters for a second. Okay. Just cut me some slack. Like, I'm just trying my best out there. I mean, I realize some of my moves are a little funky when I come out dancing. I get that. You know, I haven't had like a lot of Botox in my face. Like,
Yeah, not at all.
they are. YouTube's. I don't know what it is about YouTube that brings out the craziest comments, but they are the craziest.
Yeah. You can't take it to home.
But I had so much fun. Her whole staff
like-
over
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She's a lot of fun. It was really I stay in touch with her. It's so funny. Oh man, I have her phone. She is arguably the most famous phone number in my phone.
Wow.
And I watch her show every day. I got to get my Wendy every day. And I have.
Did he just turn into a teenage girl right now?
Man,
Look at Jerry's going on.
It's such a fight with myself to not text her. Like, oh my gosh, that was so funny when you had Nicole Murphy on and you asked her like, when is the alimony from Eddie going to stop? I can't believe you asked that, but I have to control myself not to text her every day.
Wow.
I thought you did good though.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job. Jerry OConnell is here. We're going to come back, take your phone calls. You want to talk with them, 888-742-3345. And we got a quick game. Got a game for you, Jerry.
Okay, good.
We're going to play a game, Jerry. It's JC right here. Girls. Premiering Tuesday, August 7th at 10 p.m. on WGN America. That's the new series Carter, starring Jerry OConnell as Harley Carter, who's with us right now. And then the last time he was here, I believe his magnificent wife was here.
Rebecca Romijn.
Yeah, Rebecca was here. Rebecca Romijn. And she and I apologize for this, Jerry.
No, it's quite all right. I understand. It's okay if you guys dated in the 90s. I understand.
Yeah, but we caught a vibe. Like, it was a moment where our eyes crossed and we connected. And then the conversation just grew into something really awkward. We were talking about being a virgin. And me busting her out.
Sure. Listen.
You remember that?
Sway, listen, I'm totally all for you and my wife getting together, but just understand, my kids now come with the package as well. You have to take everyone.
Everybody? I got to take
You got to take everyone. Yeah. And I don't mean just emotionally, I mean financially as well. Like, you have to take it all.
I got to take it all. Well,
if you take them all, like, my kids can call you dad, anything you want. I'll call you dad. I'll call you dad. Yes, I'll call you daddy.
We can all live under the same roof.
You know what? That's a reality show. Let's go sell it to Andy Cohen right now.
And it'll get word. And if you
Sway's house.
If you didn't catch it, this is with Sway's house. This is a conversation the three of us had. Actually, it was like we had a threesome, and it was talk about busting her out.
Yo, did you just hear what I said to your wife? I apologize.
Yes, you were going to bust in her virginity, something along those lines.
Satellite radio.
Jeez, I didn't curse. Bust in. It was something about virginity or something like that.
Yeah, she said she's a virgin. I said I could bust her out right now.
Yes, we are both virgins. We're saving ourselves for our 10th anniversary. It's going to be really special.
All right.
Well, let me put context to this. It wasn't like a virgin in regards to intimacy. It was we were talking about her being on. What was it we were talking about? Her being on. On a show. It was her first time on our show.
Oh, a virgin on Sway in the Morning.
Virgin on Sway in the Morning.
Right. Yeah. On doing something to that.
It's so funny. On my way here, my wife was like, "So, just see if Sway still wants to bust me out when you get there."
Yo, stop, man. You going?
What? No, I'm talking to him about Carter on WGN America, and she's like, "Well, he mentioned the busting out thing. Just see if he wants to still bust it."
All right. Okay, man. I'm gonna take that joke went way too far. I'm gonna go ahead. Jerry, you're making me uncomfortable. All right, we're gonna open up the. How is she though?
She's doing great. She says hello. You guys both worked at MTV back in the day, so it was like a mini reunion, and she's doing great, and our kids are highly annoying, but it's going well. It's fun.
They're being perfect kids. Heather was on The Real World season 1. She was the MTV.
Sure.
too.
Wow. A lot of MTV ties here.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Jerry is here. Jerry OConnell. I want to take some phone calls. What up, Andrew? Go ahead. He's in Colorado.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What up, man?
What's up?
I just wanted to say thank you, Jerry, because the movie Tomcats that you did in 2001, it actually helped me get laid one time because I went to a bar, met this woman. She was like, "Oh, I love the movie Tomcats. I haven't seen it." So I went home, I bought it, and then next time I saw her in the bar, I was just pretty much quoting you and acting like you the whole time, and I ended up having the night of my life in the bedroom, and I just thought, if I ever had the chance, I got to thank Jerry for making that movie Tomcats. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. It's not one that... I don't think the Rotten Tomato score is really. I don't even think it's over like 5%, or whatever that score is. It's just. I got to tell you, I think you're the only person who's ever said that to me. Like, even my parents, after they saw it, they were like, "That was not a good movie."
Maybe your parents said that.
Wow. Even my parents were like, "Well, we saw it, and it just was. It was what's the word? Terrible." So wow, thank you, and I'm glad that I was able to help you. How do we say it? Bust it.
Bust it out. You bust it, but yeah.
I was glad to help you bust it out.
All right, Andrew.
The busting was done.
There it is. You a citizen, brother.
I'm so old. Back in my day, we used to say "bust a move." That was our
little young MC there.
Young MC.
Myron from Houston. Go ahead.
Dressed in
Myron,
yellow.
what's cracking?
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
Myron?
Hey, what's up, Jerry? Man, I just wanted to reach out, man. If you're around my age, about 38, as a kid growing up, I used to see you all over TV, man, from commercials to little movies and shows. But really, what I wanted to ask you about was the whole Scientology deal, man. Like, is there a way you can kind of explain that to some of us?
I am not a Scientologist.
Thinking Tom Cruise?
He's confused.
Do you think I'm Tom Cruise?
No, I don't
Jerry
think
Maguire?
Cruise,
Or you just want me to like?
But I know you had like a little beef going back and forth about it, right?
All right, I didn't have a beef going on. By the way,
Jerry!
and when I do have beefs going on, I tend not to fight large organizations. I tend to fight. The only beefs I have right now are with my children, and I'm not winning any of those. No, I did there was a Scientology video that was leaked of Tom Cruise sort of breaking down the rules of Scientology, and myself and a very funny comedian named Jerry Minor did a spoof of that. And it wasn't a beef. I was scared to run into Tom Cruise in Hollywood for a decade, but it wasn't no one was like outside my house like making
in robes and
shit,
making
threatening gestures toward me,
no candlelit vigils outside on your lawn, nothing burning. Hey, did you ever bump it? You haven't seen Tom?
I saw him once at an event, but I hid the whole time. I was really embarrassed. Listen, parody videos are super fun, and it did really well on the internet. But like, you can only do them if you're willing to like face the people that you parody, and I'm not able to face the people I parodied. But I'm not linked with the Scientology church. I made fun of them once, and I'm not apologizing for it.
Yeah, you don't.
But,
That's a funny
It is what it
idea.
He said he avoided them
But
of all.
that's a funny ass idea. Imagine a comedian doing a whole show based on you trash and shitted on mad people, and you gotta hide.
You gotta hide.
Hollywood.
That might be your next series.
Look, I mean, it's not like a beef. I'm not like Takashi here with beefs and stuff with like Scientology. I mean, I don't want. I'm not gonna make a video where I'm like spinning my necklace, challenging Scientology to come at me. And giving out my tour dates.
Jerry O'Connell.
I do follow him on Instagram. He's an interesting follow.
Yeah,
I just started following.
Yeah.
He's really an interesting follow. He's definitely got social media figured out in some manner.
Yeah. Hey, Myron, thanks. You're a citizen, man, for clearing that up. Hey, Jerry, so before you go, man, we came up with a game for you, man.
Okay.
All right, and it's called
Know Your Role. You've been in the business for quite a while. Let's see if you can remember some of the characters that you played. This is Know Your Role on Sway in the Morning.
All right, simple game.
Okay.
Pulled up some characters, some different movies that you played.
Is that the ice cream truck?
Yes, it is.
Ice cream!
All right.
Vern got happy. All right, here we go. First character, Derek Feldman.
Derek Feldman was the character I played in Scream 2.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, he got that.
You're off to a good start. All right, second, Trip McNeely.
Trip McNeely was a character I played in a film called Can't Hardly Wait,
Okay.
sort of teenage coming-of-age film.
Very good. 98, man.
A lot of drunk people always yelled at me. Whenever I ride the subway on a Friday night and all the drunk people are out because you see the vomit Saturday morning. But when you're on the train on Friday night, when drunk people are on there, they always yell, Trip McNeely. Trip McNeely!
All right, third one, Phil
Ohlmeyer was the character I played in Mission to Mars with Don Cheadle and Tim Robbins.
Man, you're pretty good at this, bro.
Charlie Carbone.
Charlie Carbone was the character I played with Anthony Anderson and Kangaroo Jack.
Damn.
All right, this should be an easy one. Christian Grey.
Christian Grey. Not to be confused with the 50 Shades of Grey. In Scary Movie 5 with Michael Tyson, I played Christian Grey, and Mike Tyson sort of came out of a box. I kept him with like a ball gag and stuff, and he was my sexual toy. Really scary story working with Mike Tyson. He had to fake punch me in that scene, and Mike Tyson said right before we rolled, like, he was like, hey man, I'm not going to do a Mike Tyson imitation because I'd rather have a beef with Scientology than Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson went, man, I've never not punched someone and like intentionally missed. And I was like, Mr. Tyson, please. Do not hit my face. I will die. Like, I know you hit people and like it like might like shock them. I will be dead. You understand that, right? And he was like, I'm not gonna hit you. But he like threw a hook at me, and it was the most like a little like tinkle of urine like came out of my. I was so scared, and he kept saying like he like. Before he was doing it, he was like, "You're telegraphing it. Like, stop, like, wincing and stuff." And I was like, "Hey, man, I can't.
He said you're telegraphing it.
He was like, like he's supposed to just come out of nowhere and just like pop me really fast." And he was like, we can see you're getting ready for it and wincing. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like about to like my." He's like, "I can see your butt cheeks are like just clenching up," and you're like, "Oh, just do it." Oh God. It's exciting though. That was fun. That was fun working with Mike Tyson. He was.
Sounds like it, man.
He was a real idol.
Wow, man. Jerry OConnell, man.
I love you guys. I really do.
We love you too, Jerry.
So fun to come to the universe.
Come back anytime.
And you know what? Sway does have all. Sway, you got all the answers. You have all the answers, Sway.
Thank you, Jerry. I was concerned about it, man. Don't forget to watch the new series Carter, Tuesday, August 7th, 10 p.m. on WGN America. We want to also thank Amari Hardwick for coming by today. Wow. You can check him out on Power. You also got a couple other new projects coming out.
Nobody's Fool with Tiffany Haddish and Whoopi Goldberg in theaters in November, and also A Boy, A Girl, A Dream will be out in September.
Okay.
Who you got today, Sway, on TRL?
Oh, man. We, Jennifer Lopez was back on today.
Wow.
Yeah. J-Lo was
Video
back on.
Vanguard Award, right?
Yeah, she got the Video Vanguard.
Right.
Michael Jackson. August 20th for the VMAs, and she's going to accept. She's honored for the Video Vanguard Award.
I was never fooled by the rocks that she got.
Yeah. The rocks that she got? But Jerry's off the chain. Also,
speaking of which, you were in the Mariah Carey video.
Yeah. I was in the Heartbreaker video.
Yep. We want to thank Dr. I and Dr. J for coming in with Kelly Kincaid, First Aid with Kelly Kincaid, and for their new book that they have too, that you could go online and get it. All you want to know about pregnancy, but you were too scared or embarrassed to ask. That's online right now. Who else? Oh, the Cypress Hill. We did a Cypress Hill world premiere today. Be Real and Bobo both hit me on the day. Said thank you for that.
Cypress Hill, baby.
Cypress Hill, okay. And they got their new song too. That Cypress Hill got Band of Gypsies from their new album Elephants on Acid. All right, tomorrow's show. Who we got, DB?
Who do we have tomorrow's show? Friday Fire Cypher.
All right. And until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing left to say.